We're back after the dull time known as the international break, and I'm back making YouTube videos. Apologise for my absence. Obviously, today Arsenal versus Chelsea in the London derby. It's going to be a massive game, a massive occasion, and hopefully a massive result to go along with that. Team is, as expected, our strongest team. Of Saka is back in the lineup, obviously, after that injury. I can't remember. Oh, I think it was against the French team in the Champions League. Obviously, we lost that horrible game. Anyway, moving on. Saka back in the team. So I think, what is it, Martinelli, Jesus and Saka, our strongest front three. I feel like we've hardly seen that this season, so it's great to see them get a run out against the Blues in Chelsea. And Raya in goal. Obviously, Raya Ramsdale battle. You've got your own side or you're not really bothered. It's kind of happening as it is, but it seems Ramsdale's been kicked out as it is at the moment. Hopefully he can claw his way back in, or at least have some opportunities to prove himself, considering how great he was for us last season. But anyway, the lineup back four is, Zinchenko, Saliba, fucking Gabriel and White, as we would expect. Rice, Odegaard, and I think it's Jorginho in the midfield. I'm pretty sure, so I'm guessing it's like Rice, the same midfield we had against City, I believe. So hopefully you can get a similar, or in fact better result, because Chelsea are nowhere near the calibre of Man City. Anyway, my prediction is 2-1. I think Mudryk will score just because of obviously all the things when we were trying to sign him. But that's it. 2-1, I'll see you half time. Disappointing first 45 minutes as we find ourselves a goal down. Penalty from Cole Palmer scored in the 15th minute after Saliba with the handball. Flying arm kind of thing. It happens, right? I think there was one given earlier today. I didn't see it, but I heard them saying it on commentary. So, it just has to be done. Disappointing. We've had the ball. We've had more of the ball, especially after the goal. But we're not doing anything with it, right? We're just kind of passing it around. The classic. We're not really going in the horseshoe thing, but it's kind of going back to those days where we got the ball. We're not doing anything fucking with it. So what is the point? Obviously, I still think we can win. Obviously, I still want us to win. This is an important game. And we've been unbeaten so far. Chelsea are playing they're really irritating when we're trying to attack them, because their defensive shape is quite good. We're struggling to break it down. We're getting some basic little passes here and there, but I can only think of one true opportunity where we sliced them open. 20th minute, Odegaard, beautiful pass, just like in between. I don't even know if it was in between or what the fuck was going on, but it was lovely. It was one of those passes. Absolutely fantastic. Saw it and I was all over it. It was great. Made a little noise in that. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, goes out to the left hand side, and nothing fucking comes from it. Fantastic pass, and nothing happens. I kind of had a poor cross, tried to trivela it almost, if you know what I mean, outside of the boot. I think that's what it's called, right? That's what we used to call it at school anyway. And it's nothing. Rice has been poor in the final third. He's been offside, I think, from a free kick. He's had a few crosses that have just not hit the mark. So hopefully he picks it up in the second half. Chelsea are there for the taking, right? Levi Colwill especially has made at least 2 or 3 mistakes in these slippery conditions, and we need to be pouncing on that and making the most. I remember specifically in the 9th minute, on the edge of the box, he missed kicks and we just don't make anything from it. And those are the moments that we really have to capitalise on if we want to win the match. And we're better than these guys, right? Form-wise, squad-wise, manager, tactics, all of these things, we're better than them. We are away, but that's no excuse. We go out there in the second half and we finish the job. We get those 2 goals that I predicted we would, and we wrap the game up. Just strangle them, right? Get the goals and then just don't let them have the ball. Play keep ball, right? If that's what we have to do, I cannot be losing to Chelsea, right? Fuck Chelsea, and let's go fucking sort it out in the second half. Come on. Absolute scenes. Unbelievable comeback from the boys. Fantastic. Let's get started, all right? Tomiyasu comes on to start the second half, I presume to, solidify the defence a bit. I was talking about how they were getting chances despite us having all the ball. So maybe Arteta was like, we need to be better defensively. That apparently was irrelevant, because within 10 minutes of the second half happening, Mudryk scores. I told you it would happen. It was written in the headlines of all the papers, mate, that this would happen. Mudryk scored. It wasn't the conventional goal I would expect. He crosses the ball and Raya has had an absolute shocker. That's the question really from this is, should Ramsdale return to the team? There's going to be much debate after this match, I have no doubt. But I'll get onto that into a bit. Anyway, so we're 2-0 down, and I'm not going to lie to you, I was not expecting this kind of performance. We were being outclassed by Chelsea in almost every department in that second half. They were playing better football than us. They were having more shots than us, more shots on target than us. And honestly, I was pretty deflated. I'm not gonna lie. I was sat here in the dark, with my hood up, just looking at my phone like, fuck, man, fuck. Maybe this was all over. Maybe I should stop thinking about the league. And then I see substitutions. Eddie Nketiah coming on, and Smith Rowe for, I can't remember who came off, Jesus and Jorginho. And I'm not going to lie to you, when I saw Nketiah and Smith Rowe coming on, I don't know what it was, something was just telling me, it was just uninspiring. Considering how both teams were playing, Chelsea were very dominant at the time, we weren't getting much. Those substitutions didn't spark any hope in me for a comeback. Then the second set of substitutions, well, no, we get the goal first. So their keeper, Sanchez, fucks up and he kicks it out. And Rice, I said in the first half, he needs to pick his game up. I need to see more. And that's what I said in that halftime analysis. And Sanchez fucks up. Oh, I should have put the light on. Hold on, let me put it on. And as soon as he gets the opportunity, Sanchez, it's a poor kick out, right? The keepers were making quite a few mistakes in this. And look, it's nothing compared to Raya's one, right? The cross was already on target, right? He kicks it out. It's a bad pass out. Rice, first time, curls it to the far corner. It's really far out as well, right? Obviously, the keeper's not in the goal, but it's still a hard effort, especially first time. Plenty of those have been missed. And it goes in, and Rice is like this, right? And that goes in, it just hypes me up. I'm like, oh, shit, we actually have a chance here, right? Because I thought it was over. I thought everyone would have thought it was over. Gave some hope, and straight after that, 2 more substitutions. Trossard comes on. And Trossard and Havertz come on for Ødegaard and Martinelli. And then it wasn't even long after that, we got another opportunity. On the right-hand side, ends up getting to Saki, kind of cuts out, and then he crosses it in, and at the back stick, Trossard just taps it round Sanchez, and it's crazy. I'm going crazy, shouting, screaming, it's fantastic. And now I'm thinking, wow, it's happened this season already. I'm thinking maybe we can get a third, maybe. After pure and utter despair, we can walk away from this victors. It wasn't meant to be, but the flow of the game, it definitely swung over to us after being heavily in Chelsea's side for basically the entire match. We had them last 10-15 minutes, and then we had 7 extra minutes, and Chelsea were messing around, wasting time at the end, and I really thought the ref should have added on at least a couple more minutes for their time wasting, but he decided to call it. Obviously, they're at home, he probably wants to save them their sorrows or save them any embarrassment. The question really for me coming from this game is Raya or Ramsdale. What the hell is going on? Who do we bring into the team? Because Raya had quite a few mistakes, obviously a serious one leading to the goal, but after that, I'd actually say I don't know if he redeemed himself, but he could say that he was very good. He made some very good decisions, particularly against Nicholas Jackson. There was one. He's one-on-one with Jackson. Tries to go round him, and he kind of hops on it like that. I've never seen it you don't really see it happen that often. Usually, you see the keeper kind of go down, but so it was a good decision. It was a good save. There was another one from Jackson where he kind of tries to flick it across the goal, and he gets down and he saves it. So he did make some good saves. I will give it to him. But the mistake was horrendous. Absolute horrendous. It was absolutely terrible. And obviously it was a cross. It wasn't even intended to be a shot. As soon as we scored, actually, Nketiah goes over the top. This is after the second, and he shoots, and he just goes across the face of goal, and you're thinking, wow, mate, that would have been crazy. 3 goals within the space of 15 minutes. But yeah, what a fantastic comeback. I cannot believe that we managed to do that and protect the unbeaten streak. We're still unbeaten this season in the Premier League, at least. Let's not talk about that Champions League match. Fantastic comeback. Raya or Ramsdale, you let me know in the comments who you would like to see in the next game in the Champions League. And that's all from me. I will I'll see you on Wednesday or fucking Tuesday. I can't remember.